September 2nd zodiac signs, a infinity fair heart of Virgo. Those born on the 2nd of September zodiac are Virgos. These natives are detailed-oriented and analytical, but extremely kind and high on happiness. They don't put on frills and hate phoniness. Instead, they love straightforward. So with Virgo born on this birthday, what you see is what you get. Especially Virgo born on September 2nd zodiac always desire to bring peace and fairness around them. For this reason, they can sometimes meet a conflict between materialism and idealism. But this astrological sign doesn't really let themselves get distracted by dreamy due to inheriting remarkable reason and a sharp mind from the ruler of Mercury. From childhood, Virgo born under September 2nd zodiac take up a habit of analyzing their surroundings to improve them. During the age of 20, with an increased sense of harmony, this astrological sign emphasizes their relationships, personal development, and creative potential. At the age of 50, the September 2nd zodiac people start to seek deeper meaning in life as they dwell deeper into self-transformation. September 2nd zodiac signs personality. September 2nd zodiac Virgos are practical, moral, and ingenious individuals. They carefully analyze situations and come up with thoughtful and careful plans. Thus, these positive traits help them get ahead in life. But they are not without negative traits. These astrological signs can be judgmental, temperamental, and hard-headed. September 2nd zodiac sign the positive. Practicality lies at the top of the Virgo's dictionary. On these September birthdays, people refuse to idle away their time but prefer to work their fingers to the bone, which helps them create more real and concrete values than any other astrological signs. People born on this birthday are thorough and logical individuals. These positive traits make them methodically and systematically approach life and everything they do, or if given an imperfectly laid out task, Virgos would do an in-depth analysis of the situation and go to painstaking detail to produce unparalleled quality results. You are hard to find others more humble and self-knowledged than Virgo, born on the September 2nd zodiac. People who let actions speak louder than words rarely show themselves or make presentations for their actions, either at work or in motives. They will regard their achievements and merits as part of all and always see the advantages of others that they themselves need to cultivate and learn more. And this is also the reason that this birthday is less critical and diplomatic than most Virgos, and become proof of the idea of catching more flies with honey than vinegar. Especially people with the virtue of humility tend to be egalitarian. This means that people born on the September 2nd zodiac are ideological in favor of equality and are always concerned with social welfare for all. They know how to give and desire to help many people in need with all their hearts and soul. Henry George is known as an American social reformer and political economist. He initiated several of the reformist movements of the Progressive Era. He inspired the economic philosophy known as Georgism, which believed that people should own the value they produce and that the economic value derived from the land must belong to all members of society. Furthermore, the September 2nd zodiac individuals set a code of honor that they will uphold no matter what line of work they're in. They believe that when a deal is made and a commitment is offered, there is no place for hesitation, deceit, or breaking. Thus, it is an advantage and dependable when you move ahead with their business cooperation. September 2nd zodiac sign, the negative traits. As a perfectionist, Virgo is sensitive to criticism, and they don't want to be less model than the ideal they have on their mind. If you want a bomb to blow up, be careful when giving advice to Virgo when asked for it. Although the September 2nd zodiac Virgo expresses their deepest sympathy and tries to help people in beneficial ways, these folks reject the help from others. They usually prefer to find out many ways themselves to deal with problems and achieve the best result instead of just going along for the ride. Furthermore, these astrological zodiacs are judgmental and tend to overthink. They're usually critical of themselves and others by overanalyzing things. And when everything doesn't work out exactly as they expect, their suppression of fear and insecurity is broken, ultimately erupting in sudden displays of temper and anger, leading to tricking themselves into a self-sabotaging conclusion. Virgo-born on September 2nd zodiac always have perfect plans and follow a clearly defined path in any situation. But this trait causes them to be inflexible in habits and find it difficult to change even the smallest details. Thus, these birthdays dislike going far away from their comfort zones, making them worry and stressed if they lose left control. September 2nd zodiac sign, love and relationships. Loving the September 2nd zodiac Virgo means you always have someone by your side, listening to your days, opening up to your deepest stories, and supporting you in your major life decisions. You will not have to worry about fidelity in this relationship because you're the only one in their eyes. Virgo is someone who loves with their reason more than their heart. For them, love is dreamy but must not be separated from reality. So don't be shocked when September 2nd zodiac people are very picky when it comes to love. They still know that nobody's perfect, but the cautious nature makes them detect their partners little by little. As a Virgo, they tend to be particular when it comes to personal preferences, and they will often think that their way is the better way. Even if their room isn't particularly organized, they absolutely detest it when people touch their personal belongings without asking. As caring people, Virgos are attracted to people with a loving nature as well. They love those willing to listen to their daily rants and will always be there for them in difficult times. To them, a perfect long-term partner is one with a nurturing spirit. September 2nd zodiac sign, their career. September 2nd zodiac sign has little time for gossip and empty promises. They're the kinds of people who let actions speak for themselves. This sign works harder than anyone to excel at work and gain credit from their employers. This sign keeps their word. They hate letting people down and not making promises they can't keep. You can trust that they will complete their task early, go to work on time, and fully handle their responsibilities at work. Aside from being workaholics, people born on the September 2nd zodiac signs are wonderful leaders and excellent organizers. With their detail-oriented style and ability to look ahead, Virgo ensures that their team knows where it's going and what it's doing. Furthermore, Virgos born on the September 2nd zodiac have the knack of inspiring others with ideas and plans, and going along with them thanks to resourceful nature and a practical visionary. Especially different from Aries, who are more adventurous when taking orders, Virgo chooses less risky and challenging jobs, allowing them to take control of all qualities and process like an accountant, editor, or counselor. As intelligent and creative individuals, these astrological signs can become extraordinary policymakers and consultants whose jobs revolve around problem solving. They excel as psychologists, judges, and the law with humanitarian nature and egalitarian spirit. These natives are good at handling finances, accountancy, and banking are also good choices. September 2nd zodiac sign, some advice. Work on your confidence and your self-esteem. The more you believe in yourself, the more life has to offer you. Strive to achieve your goals through your instincts. Consistent and hard work. You will become the best in your work. Sometimes on the September 2nd zodiac, Virgos can focus too much on one aspect and neglect the other. Don't forget that we need to live to work, not work to live. Balance is the key to a fulfilled life. You won't know how well you do when you leave your work life behind and enjoy the happiness that comes from the simplest things. Oh, Virgo, although knowing fame, money, or success is important, the more inspiration and ideal they work with, the greater they get every day, a wonderful moment, and discover their outstanding potential. Perfectionism and orderliness make the September 2nd zodiac natives dry and rigid, sometimes making people uncomfortable. So when they try to practice emotional connection and open themselves up to others to appreciate the joy of life and work, especially if they can go along with the trusted people, that's the best bonus point.